Hey everybody, welcome back. This is another vlog, and well, I'm trying to find a way to cope with my boredom and anguish. So I got rid of the Pokemon trading card game, threw it away, tired of it. Um, went and searched for another online game that would be relatively interesting, and some dude had some list of, you know, games up that were like 128 like different games, and I saw the name EverQuest, and I was like, that sounds insanely familiar. So I went and downloaded it, and I figured I'll bring you guys along to stumble through it with me, something to do. So I see there's a shop now button, and I got some options and stuff. Let's check the controls, I guess would be a good idea. It's already frozen. Oh no. There we go. Alright, so looks like a lot of stuff I don't want to deal with right now. That looks adequate. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out as we go. Plus, it's probably gonna take me the entire episode to create a character, so it's cool. But I see this real big, highlighted in red "Shop Now" button. You know what that screams to me? Pay to win game. So let's see what their offer is. What can I get for $19.99? Features, services, prestige rates. I want some free blood, please. 2,000. Sure. I'm gonna have to add some funds. Oh, I gotta select the payment method? It doesn't even tell me how much. Like, I have to put my credit card in, then it tells me how much? Wow, that's a double-edged sword. So, yeah, we're gonna not care about that. So it has this thing, create a level 100 heroic. Like, I don't even know what that means, but that sounds amazing to start with. So, considering it's a pay-to-win game, and I'm already 100% sure I'm gonna hate it, let's just create a normal character. So, free trade, click, stuff, and traditional progression. Oh, so this is gonna be kind of like RuneScape, I'm thinking, where you can do some cool stuff, but it's basically a giant grind fest until you pay. So I guess seeing that I'm not gonna give them my money for no reason right off the bat, I guess we're gonna have to start out with the traditional version. So many choices. So do I want a fighter, a priest, a mage, a scout? Primarily when I choose characters, I usually choose like a scout or an archer. I do pick a fighter on occasion, but it always seems so cliche. So I think I'm gonna go with a scout. Probably it does have ranger as a subclass. That's fantastic. Healers and mages are great, but mages have low defense, and I'm kind of a kamikaze kind of fighter. And priests are nice, but kind of require a team, and I have no friends, so we're gonna go with a scout. So the options are swashbuckler, brigand. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that, but I kind of know what it is. The swashbuckler is kind of cool. It's a little bit fast, lighter swordplay. More of like quick jabs rather than heavy slashes. I think the brigand is the opposite. So we got a dirge, which I'm thinking is probably like a bard. Beast lord would be somebody that's a lord of beasts. He'd probably be like a summoner or something. Trabudar. I don't really know. Like, I guess this guy would be a lot like this guy. Not really sure. Like, it doesn't really. I could click on it. I don't think I'm going to take the assassin class because, once again, assassins are pretty cool, but I think they do a little better with a team, as does an archer. I think I'm going to take the swashbuckler. Nah. Swashbuckler, beast lord, or do I go with, like something I'm used to going with? Like, if I was doing, like, Skyrim, I almost always picked the Ranger or the Assassin. But in Skyrim, I could solo, the god tier dragon by myself without even like taking damage. So, I mean, this game is probably going to be a little bit different than that. This seems a little too cliche. I don't know, like, as much fun as I'd love to beat the skulls out of my enemies with a guitar, I think let's try the swashbuckler. Oh, it does, I can click it, it can tell me before I choose? So how do I just choose then? If it doesn't seem to, do I click next? Well, let's read it first. Swashbuckler is a dashing rogue, known for flamboyant acts. Well, there you go. Considering the way I drink my tea and sometimes some of the things I wear, I guess that kind of suits me. And grandiose accomplishments. That part might be a little bit lax. Using cunning and skill, swashbucklers inflict devastating attacks against their foes before slipping into the shadows. Masters of misdirection, swashbucklers often avoid the blame for their potent strikes. Swashbucklers depend on agility as their primary stat because it determines maximum power and increased damage. Now, I guess my definition of a swashbuckler might be a little bit... I might have been a little bit off, but that was pretty close. I already know what those are. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick those, so I don't really care. I'm a little curious with the Beast Lord. Warriors of True Spirit, Beast Lords, and their warders work together to vanquish their foes, bolster their allies. Okay, so he's gonna be like a buffer or an attacker, and he also depends on agility. So let's go with the swashbuckler. I click next there. Alright, cool. Now it's me to select the race. And I'm already going to say at the very beginning here that this game, even if it's pay to win, this is pretty cool. Like, this has a lot of options for being a game. For being a free game. Alright, so I try to pick something that kind of semi-resembles my stature. So, dwarf or gnome is probably not going to cut it. Half-elf would be a possibility. Human is way too cliche. A hermaphrodite. I don't think that'll work. Eurodite, not hermaphrodite. Barbarians are probably a little beefier than I am. Actually, significantly beefier than I am. This would kind of help out with the flamboyance, I suppose. And probably agility, for that matter. But, I don't think so. Oh, the little tiny rat guy's freaking adorable. I'm kind of adorable. I used to be adorable. Now I'm not so sure. So I think out of these picks, it's probably going to be the human, the half-elf, or maybe the rat. And, like, maybe the best pick for stat-wise would probably be the cat dude. Because I think it would probably be a ridiculous amount of agility. Although I could be wrong. So we got dwarfs and fae. That guy's cool. I wish he was just 6 feet tall. Froglock. He's also cool. I wonder if I can change his color to green. A halfling. I don't know what exactly that means. It's like half dwarf, half human. High elf. That's kind of cliched too. Wood elf is usually my pick for the whole archery thing. Plus, I think a wood elf would have a decent agility buff. I wouldn't say great, but decent. I'm sure Froglock probably has a pretty good agility buff too. And apparently I can't... Can I not be evil at all? Like, is that like... Is this like a World of Warcraft thing, where it's like, you can't be... If you pick a certain class, you cannot be evil? Because that's a little weird, because I'm like... Why can't there be an evil swashbuckler? That doesn't make sense. What does it say about this chick? Or dude? The hermaphrodite. Your hermaphrodite's mind is uniquely capable of mastering arcane. Promising mystical forces the lesser race simply can't compare. Through descended from humans, Eurodites eschew. Well, these are words that I don't know, and I know a lot of words. Eschew, maybe, but it's like, that's just how it's spelled. I mean, that's possible. Like, okay, guys, I'm not stupid. Like, really, I do know a pretty significant amount of words for my education level and experiences through life. And there's some words here that I've never seen before. Anyways, all ties to their less intellectual ancestors, and their culture is centered upon the accumulation of arcane knowledge and mystical powers. Yeah, sorry, Baldy. Not too concerned about your arcane knowledge and mystical powers. Wood elf, frog dude, cat dude, or the rat dude. I think the best option would probably be the frog or the cat. But the option I'd want to pick would be the rat or the wood elf. The rat's kind of low tier. We'll get rid of the rat. The rat's a no-no, because I only want him because he's freaking adorable, and that's the only reason. So, I went outside my comfort zone to pick a different class. Maybe I'll stay inside my comfort zone to pick the wood elf. Should I be a chick? Like, I mean, I did play one RPG kind of game as a girl. It was a little weird. But one thing is, guys are freaking stupid. Like, you have, like, your little pixelated sexy body and they're ready to give you stuff. A lot of times, not always. But I was playing, I can't remember the name of the game, but I was playing and my character's name was a Pico, and I was a little blue-haired fairy chick. And I had this dude give me, like, this here, like, $3 million mount. And just because I hung out with him. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to do that. And he's like, oh, I want to, you're cute. And I'm like, thank you. I'm actually like, you know, mid-20-year-old dude with a beard, but okay. Anyways. I don't think I'm gonna mess with this too much. Like, I feel like this is gonna take a lot of time, because it's just like, yeah, it's just gonna take a lot of time. We're gonna change the hair, because we're not gonna do, we're not doing whatever this is. Whatever that guy has. We'll try to keep it pretty authentic. Maybe slightly balding. And that makes me kind of want to cry. I can't believe I'm so young and I'm starting to lose my hair. Man, is that irritating. But, yeah, no. That's life. And now we gotta pick the hairstyle, and it's just gotta be something that isn't whatever that was. Preferably something kind of messy, semi-long. Back when I was a super hippie, I did the messy, somewhat relatively long hair. Probably something like this. Probably not that long, and probably minus the feathers. Probably something a little more like this guy. What's with the feathers? Like, they're cool and all. You know, your style is your style, but that really wouldn't. It isn't really something I'd be into. I think that would be good enough. Probably. Actually, that's probably not too far off. It might be a little lighter. Got a little more pudge to my face than this guy. This guy's a little sunken in. It's like he needs to go eat a burger. Alright, let's do that. That's good enough. Starting city. New Halus. You know what? Don't care. We're going to the big tree because that looks more serene than the other places. New Halus sounds like some variation of hell, and then the Queen's Colony either sounds like, you know, a busy swarming insect hive or a city, and both things don't sound very appetizing. So I'll take the tree. Let's go. Enter my character's name. I'll name him a Pico. Maybe I'll run into that dude and be like, "You're a dude." How funny would that be? That would be YouTube. That would be YouTube worthy. Be like, "Holy crap! I knew this chick with her name was a Pico." Like, yeah, that's me. Don't ask me where I got the name. I don't know if it means anything in any other language or stands for anything. I'd kind of just like. I played a lot of games, and it's not even like the number of games I played. It's like I have a intense infatuation with playing games where you get like critters and minions and stuff that you can name. So over the years, I probably named like, oh, I would comfortably say 20,000, characters of some sort, and that's a good bit of names. And I wouldn't say they were all unique, but I mean, after a while, you kind of just like start throwing letters together until something looks good. All right, what's this? Oh wow, can I really buy this stuff? Are you guys serious? You'll take my real life money to give me this weird virtual stuff that might make a little bit better? I think I'm gonna pass. Maybe next time. Tutorial, player guide. Are they gonna like actually talk to me? What is petition? Click to contact customer service for help. No, I'm good. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Experience helps gain levels, yada yada yada. Can we just exit out of this and just kill stuff? Holy crap, I know how to play. I'm just like, I wonder how I move my character. Okay, so it's very RuneScape-esque. Voyage through, no, not a raft. No thanks. Okay, matron of the nursery. Let's talk to her, because she got a feather above her head. Maybe she can tell me what to do about the feathers in my head. Do I have to be closer? Right click, left click. I have to stand on you, in front of you. Press the T. If I was going to talk to something, I'd press the T. Oh crap. Tell me the game crashed. Tell me, try logging server 2. Well, this might have been a waste. This might have been a huge waste of both our times. We'll give this a couple seconds to see if it kicks over. If not, you guys can now see for yourself. Could not log in. Server busy. Try again in a few minutes.